The first silverware of the English soccer season is up for grabs this weekend when Manchester City plays Chelsea at Wembley. But both teams hope to win the League Cup final for very different reasons. Adam joins us with more. Adam, Manchester City look unstoppable though.
Absolutely. Just when they look down and out, 10 men against Schalke on Wednesday in the Champions League. They pop up with 2 late goals and advantage back to them in that competition. But that's just one of 4 competitions, as you've pointed out, that they're going for this season. The League Cup final was the first one they can actually get in the cabinet. They'll be putting this one back in the cabinet if they were to win it, because they already are the defending champions of this one. They're coming up against Chelsea. Chelsea probably don't want to be seeing Manchester City anytime soon, because just a couple of weeks ago, everyone will remember that Chelsea were on the receiving end of a 6-0 hammering at the hands of Manchester City. So now we go to Wembley for this game with Chelsea under immense pressure. A little bit of respite for their manager Maurizio Sarri last night in the Europa League, but they are up against it. He is up against it in his first season. Arguably, maybe trying to save his job. Predictable substitutions, a very not very comprehensive style of Sarri ball, and a generally unwillingness to change his system has meant that he's getting jeered by his own fans. Started very well for Sarri in his Chelsea career. This is an interesting contrast of how he did in the first set of games as opposed to the second set of games, and that loss column has really ramped up. But it's been the style of the defeats. 6-0 against Manchester City, 4-0, as I've said before, against Bournemouth as well, just a couple of weeks before that, so not good. But things are on a bit of a knife edge at Chelsea at the moment, because they've got the ongoing situation with Roman Abramovich, the owner's visa, whether or not they can hang on to Eden Hazard, continuously linked with huge money moves to Real Madrid as they look to rebuild as well. The stadium plans have been shelved. So all of those things added on top of the fact that Maurizio Sarri is getting booed by his own fans is a bit of a difficult one. But this competition will do something to allay any concerns of those fans that are wondering which direction the club's going in, because a shiny thing in the cabinet is always nice to happen. But you don't win a lot of money for this tournament. It gets much maligned.
Adam.
Yes, Steve.
We've done enough about soccer.
All right, what are we going to talk about now?
You know what I want to ask you about.
It could be anything.
Hedge funds, what do you think about their performance?
It's about time someone asked me. But yeah.
I think there is the most monumental game of rugby going to take place tomorrow evening in Wales. I couldn't be more excited. It is the most, for me, it's the creme de la creme of sport. Wales versus England. For the Six Nations probably as well. Just give us something. Give us a line.
Well, I'm actually. It's not often that I can have a bit of foresight and it comes true on this programme. So I'm going to sing up to it that when I previewed the Six Nations a couple of weeks ago, I said if this isn't the time that you've been looking at rugby, now's the time, because what a great tournament it's been so far. Yes, there's the obvious things. Italy are bottom of the table, but the games that England have produced have been incredible rugby. And bear in mind, there's been out of nowhere, and Wales. As well, they've got eyes on the World Cup, having done so well last time round as well, a couple of times round as well. So this is going to be a huge game in Cardiff. The noise that this game can generate in Cardiff, just wait for the anthems, I think is always a good one, and that'll set the tone for everything else. There'll be tears rolling down the faces of these huge 18-stone props and blindside flankers.
and nearly 18-stone blindside flankers. Yeah, who's going to win?
I think England, they've done it before in Cardiff, and I think they'll do it again.
Fabulous, thank you.
Adam, help me out with something as well. Telecoms.
Yeah.
I can see the horror on your face. So
I was thinking, who do they play for?
So Huawei one of the Huawei directors made a comment the other day saying if Huawei wasn't allowed to play in 5G, it would be like Manchester United not being allowed to play in the Premier League. What would it be like if Manchester United was not allowed to play in the Premier League?
Those conversations aren't too far away from happening, to be perfectly honest. With all this talk of a European Super League and the breakaway league of that could happen in the future. Manchester United are just one of 16 teams that are rumoured to be part of a European breakaway league, but it would be hugely devalue the competition, because Liverpool, Manchester United, we haven't had a chance to talk about that this Sunday. That's also going to be a huge focus as well. One of the most watched games in the world. So yeah, that would be a huge loss to the Premier League, although maybe not if you're a Liverpool or Manchester City fan.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.